Hey everyone! So all the time I get questions about keloids and piercing bumps and how to get rid of them, so I thought I'd make this video for you guys to get a better understanding of what piercing bumps really are and what you can do to get rid of them. Oftentimes people use the term keloid to describe the common piercing bump, but this is a huge misconception, as most piercing bumps are not actually keloids at all. So what is your piercing bump? Identification will be our first step. Second, we'll discuss all the possible treatment options for each kind. So let's dive in and take a closer look at 3 different types of bumps. The first type we're going to cover is a boil. They are bacterial pockets caused when microbes enter the body through a tear, and this can happen from any sort of trauma, like hitting your piercing or pulling on it by accident. If your bump is a boil, it'll be painful, red, and swollen, and it may ooze blood or pus. It's very important that you never try to pop a boil though, because you're just going to infect it more and it's just going to get worse. So the first thing you should try to get rid of a boil is the sea salt soap. Just mix a little bit of sea salt with some warm water until it's just about as salty as tears. The salt will draw out the pus and foreign particles. Do this daily and you should see improvement fairly quickly. If the salt soaks are not working for you, the next step to try is a chamomile tea bag compress. You'll want to put it on your bump for about 10 minutes a day and make sure to keep the bag warm by dipping it in warm water every minute or so. Antibacterial hand soap also works wonders on boils. Dilute it with warm water and put it on your piercing with a Q-tip or cotton ball, and then rinse it with warm water. The next treatment to try is tea tree oil. It's an antiseptic and kills most germs, but can dry out your skin, so you'll want to use it sparingly. It's recommended to dilute 1 drop with water and put it on your piercing with a Q-tip twice a day. The most common piercing bumps are actually hypertrophic scarring. This is caused when the jewelry puts too much pressure on the piercing. It can also be caused by bumping or pulling your piercing. They are usually the same color as your skin and are hard but cause no pain. Hypertrophic scarring is common in cartilage and industrial piercings, and that includes day piercings and nostril piercings. So what can you do to get rid of a hypertrophic scar? The number one thing to try is changing your jewelry. If you're wearing something curved, like a horseshoe or curved barbell, try switching to a labret or a straight barbell. A lot of times you'll see hypertrophic scarring on people who wear tight hoops in their nostril piercings. Most of the time, these will clear up if switched back to a straight piece of jewelry. Trying a smaller gauge of jewelry may also help. So if you're like me, you have definitely caught your piercings on your towel as you're drying off. We now know that this can cause hypertrophic scarring, so just be extra careful when drying or using a loofah around your piercings. If changing your jewelry and making sure not to bump your jewelry doesn't work, you may try asking your doctor for creams or steroid injections to help it go away. Another thing that helps is massaging and putting pressure on the area. And this is why those no-pull piercing discs work. They put pressure on the area and make that hypertrophic scar go away. If you're going to try massaging, just be sure your piercing is healed and you can remove the jewelry before you massage it. Ultimately, time will heal these piercing bumps. Now, let's look at an actual keloid. As you can see, most piercing bumps are not keloids. Keloids are scar tissue, they're darker in color than the surrounding skin, and they grow way past the piercing, spreading and getting larger as time goes on. Not all keloids will get as large as these pictures, but none of them respond to any of the treatments used for boils or hypertrophic scarring. So what can you do? Your only option here is to see a doctor or dermatologist for steroid treatments or surgical removal. Note that with surgical removal, it is possible for the keloid to come back. If you know you're prone to keloids, as much as it sucks, you should seriously consider staying away from any piercings or tattoos. It's also good to be aware that keloids are more common in people with a darker skin tone. So I hope this helped you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please support our new channel by subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up if you learned something. We'll try to keep these informative videos coming. You guys just comment and let us know what you'd like to learn about next. Thanks y'all, have an awesome day.